Smack that. We're on the floor. Smack that. What were you singing before, Elliot?
So Levi's back.
Yeah, Levi's back.
Welcome back, Levi.
It's good to be back.
You haven't been heard for 2 episodes because your last appearance was on the D&D episode, which was recorded like 4 weeks ago.
Yes.
You were
Did I miss 2
lost,
episodes?
but now you're found.
No. You just missed last week.
One
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
Just last week. It was
Yeah.
a Paul and Elliot episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the new year.
Yeah?
We haven't seen you since last year, but actually not really because the episode from last week
And
was
because we never see any of them.
We also don't talk to much any of them.
we actually don't have a social life outside of this, which is a problem because we've forgotten how to speak to just regular people.
I actually can't speak anymore.
Yeah.
It's been like
it's
2
a
Go ahead.
weeks.
Elaborate on that.
It's a mind
What do you
blank.
mean?
Go ahead. Elaborate on that.
Yeah.
Well, so I spent about a week and a half with like the same 5 people
Mm-hmm.
every day.
Like your family or like
My
different
family,
people?
yeah.
Okay. You can just say your family.
My
you don't have to
family.
say like 5 people because then
Well,
we just
but
think
it's
it's like
like
5 random
you like
strangers.
you just start learning how to
like were you stranded on an island?
like you kind of like grunt in a certain way, and they know that means pass the milk, and that's just how you
Yeah.
kind of like operate for a little
Right.
while. And so like my ability to like stand to talk is very very
Yeah.
limited right now.
I have met your family. Very cavemanish.
Mm-hmm.
All your dad does is grunt, yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
like
Yeah.
means like
And somehow your mom's is deeper.
Carries more meaning that way.
it does. It does. There's a lot of inflection that comes in the deepness.
Yeah. She could say she's rolling in the deep. I don't know.
She could have had it all.
She could have had it all.
Rolling in the
Is this a singing episode?
It might be. It's at least the Adele episode. I also need to buy
always the
Adele
Adele
34.
You need
Still
to
a
buy
big Adele fan?
I need to buy Adele 34. Yeah, I'm a big Adele fan. Does that tell you a lot about me?
I thought you owned an HP.
I do own an HP. You can listen to Adele on HP's, Paul.
No, but you said you were going to need an Adele.
An Adele.
Oh, I used to have an Adele.
You used to have Adele?
You used to have Adele.
No, sorry. I used to have
it all?
Adele. I'm no longer rolling in the deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Ah,
Happens to the best of us.
yeah.
I know. There's like there's something there.
There is, yeah.
But I
Not a
just
joke,
can't-
apparently.
I can't
That's
grasp
okay.
it. I can't grasp it right now.
So give us the highlights, Levi. What's going on? What's happening?
Yeah, what's new?
With me, what's new? I spent 3 days in
He spent 3 days and three
In-
and a half
in
million
so
dollars.
I spent a week and a half in New Ulm. Shout out to Hometown, which has just been name dropped
Good
for the
job.
first time in the episode
Yeah,
or in an
ever.
episode. And then I immediately went to northern Wisconsin near Bayfield. That's a place.
That's a
it's
place
near.
in
It's near
Wisconsin,
Bayfield.
sure,
It's
yeah.
like 40 minutes away from where we were.
Nice.
And so spent that in the Boondocks. Amazing place.
Not the Boondocks. It's Wisconsin.
It's
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
which I would. Anyways, not gonna
Excuse me?
blabber
Are you
points.
gonna say something?
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say
Are
anything.
you gonna say something,
I wasn't saying anything.
Mr. Minnesota?
Yeah, come on.
Wasn't saying anything. It was actually
What, I
immaculately
bet you
pretty.
have like a Minnesota ID or something.
I do actually.
I mean, so do I because I live here, but
Get wrecked. You just wrecked yourself.
I know.
But my only story of note is like as I was coming back,
Mm-hmm.
I rode in a car with one of our good friends, Nico,
Okay.
Nico.
and so he was driving
Nico
his car, and
almost said his last
we were
name.
following decently close behind Bennett,
My roommate.
your roommate,
I heard what happened.
and Dan, and
Was Dan in the car with Bennett?
Dan was in the car with Bennett.
Oh my goodness.
And so they're in front of us, and like Nico, every once in a while, is like, "Yo, Levi, like these like dingoes in front of us are so slow." I'm like interpreting Nico's speaking because Nico doesn't talk like that.
Nico
but-
doesn't talk like
so he
a
was
normal
like
person.
absolutely like, yeah, I'm an old person. like absolutely frustrated at the fact that Bennett's driving so slow. He's driving like 60 miles an hour, which I'm like, whatever, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But Nico wants to go like 70, 75 because he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And he almost passes him a few times. And then as it turns out, like they kind of like Bennett kind of pulls his car off to the side and we're like, oh, what the heck is going on? So we kind of like pull over with him. And as it turns out, Bennett's tire fell off. Literally the front right tire of his car just fell off.
Goodbye.
No lug nuts.
That's such a great
Two of the
move.
bolts sheared in half and were like gone. So like his tire was just like tire was fine, rim was fine. It just fell off his car. And so we waited for tow. Tow came. Got some lunch in a small Wisconsin town.
Mm-hmm.
Forget the name of the town.
Which, by the way, is the best place to get lunch. Is in
Small
any
Wisconsin
small
town.
Wisconsin town.
It was great. Like it was an
Yeah.
amazing dive bar. They had some nice homemade fries.
We'll
And
do
it was
that.
I had,
probably a whopping $12 for all of your food.
I paid. It wasn't $12. I paid 18 because I
Mm.
tipped.
Ooh. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
I think it was 15 before, something
That's
close
still
to that.
like cheap.
And I had a ginger beer, which was not many places carry Gosling's ginger beer, and so for that they actually get the 5th star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
And that's how you get a 5th star for me. If you
Okay.
want a 5-star rating, give me a Gosling's ginger beer. And so like we get to this town, we get lunch, and as it turns out, we finish waiting for his car to get done because they just shot him straight into the shop, got it all trimmed up. But I learned something about Bennett this weekend
Yeah.
because Bennett lost his phone on a hiking trip. It wasn't the weekend; it was the past 3 days. Bennett lost his phone hiking in the woods
Mm-hmm.
over the past few days.
What
So
a move.
he lost his phone. He lost his tire, and he also like left his credit card at the
Oh my
mechanic
gosh.
shop, so he lost his card. So I think Bennett's a loser.
I don't know, man. It sounds like
That's
he's
a lot
recovering
of
pretty well
things
from
just
it.
in a row to
Yeah.
just have
To just
disappear.
lose.
Like,
He lost a lot of things the past 3 days.
Yeah.
He found them
so
all.
my wife often misplaces her phone.
Mhm.
In fact, the main use of her Apple Watch is to do the ding ding thing,
Boop,
where you
boop,
just
boom.
hit like ring
Yeah,
my phone
okay.
and it goes ding, but it'll be right behind her. The phone will be like sitting on the couch right behind her, like on like the back of the couch, which has gotten a lot lower now. It started reclining. It's actually really bad.
That's a recliner couch.
Have we talked
It's a
about
feature.
your broken couch yet?
We've mentioned it a little bit.
Okay.
But
How did
yeah,
it get broken? Has it just been like over time?
So we went. It was a movie night,
Mhm.
and I went to sit down on the couch next to Carly, and I sat down just like normally, and it went.
Yeah.
And now it's a recliner,
that happened.
but we're too cheap to get rid of it. So, and replace it with something else,
It happens,
because we're also not buying a new couch.
and it's not the season for people to get rid of furniture.
Exactly. We gotta wait like another 4 months,
Yeah. Wait for those stupid college kids to start moving out.
and then
I
you
know.
can just get everything for free. Because
like
apparently there's so many
$100.
people whose parents just give them money for stuff. What's that like, honestly? What's it like going to college and then just going like, yeah, my parents paid for my rent, my student, my college tuition, and my car, and everything.
Mhm.
Like buying you a new car so you could go to college, paying for your park.
Dude,
Like, what's
be
that
nuts.
like?
That'd be nuts.
And then what's it like dropping out halfway through your freshman year?
Not as bad as dropping out halfway through your senior year. That'd be for
Yeah.
sure.
That'd be bad.
At that point, just finish it, dude. Like, I can make the excuse for me is that I took a gap year, but in the middle of my gap year, COVID happened, so it turned into a long gap,
The extended gap.
the extended gap. Yeah. But now that I'm going back to school, I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm going back to school.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I got, for something I won't mention, I'm not going to say my degree program, but or where I'm going.
You're no
Both
longer
are
the
really fair.
unprofessional professional photographer. What was it? What's your title?
The not so professional photographer,
Oh yeah.
which is soon coming to an end. Yeah, The podcast is now making a whopping 72 cents a week, and it's time to just commit and quit the job.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it takes a second to get
And
it
that's
going.
not 72 cents divided 3 ways. That's what we get after we divide it 3 ways.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, soon we'll be able to pay for what's that thing called again?
Well, have you ever been to, like, a penny candy store? You know?
No.
Yeah, there's one down in Canal.
Yeah. Soon we'll be able to buy like 3 pieces of candy. Actually,
Dude,
we can
a
buy
month?
3
I
pieces of
can't
candy
wait to
right
buy a lemon flavored candy stick.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. That's not how you shuffle cards.
I'm shuffling them.
It's
That's
not
okay.
For everyone who can't see, Ruthie and Elliot came over for New Year's.
This your card.
And
It
then
is.
They left cards here.
3 decks of cards.
We spent honestly a lot of money going out to eat for New Year's.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was good.
What does that mean? Did you guys go
We
to
went
like
to-
8 different restaurants?
No, we went to Red Lobster.
Oh, I've
Red
never been.
Lobster.
It was my second
That-
time ever going.
That would have been
They had
the
a big
best
tank with the
time to
lobsters
rip.
in it. It was a really fun time.
Yeah.
We sat at our table and just were like absolute goons the entire time.
Oh, we were
Nice.
We
We were
got
being
hooked
so
on,
bad that like the trailer trash that was in the booth across from us kept staring at us
Mhm.
and glaring.
We got
Oh gosh.
like on the topic of Survivor, and then just stayed on that for the rest of the night and kept bringing it up to our waitress.
Our waitress.
Are you
And then
serious?
who
Yeah.
we all got in a stalemate of who we would vote
Right.
off the island.
We made
so we
an
made her
alliance.
decide.
We made an alliance, boys team versus girls team.
Okay.
Which when there's only 4 of you total.
Right. So we needed a tiebreaker vote, and we brought our waitress in on it, and she had us perform our talents before voting someone.
Are
else.
you serious?
I tried to convince everyone to vote for Jeff Probst to get him off the island. Who is, if you don't know, the host of the show.
That waitress is such a good sport.
Yeah.
Oh, she was good.
a
I
lot
think I
of fun.
gave her a $20 tip.
Yeah, that's worth the $20 tip.
Yeah.
And then as we were leaving,
Listen, be generous. Yeah.
Paul was sharing his ideas of stealing lobsters out of the tank with the main host, like behind the big hostess counter.
Yeah.
He's like, so how many
How
of
many
these
lobsters go
lobsters
missing
do you
a
think
year?
go missing each year? Do you keep track of that, or is that something that is unaccounted for?
And he's like, I'm going to keep an extra eye out on you now.
Like,
And it's
as Paul's like arm is dripping and he's got it behind his back, like a small puddle is forming behind
just
him.
a full lobster. Yeah. Yeah, and then we got back, and I just like... I went to go lay down just for a minute because I was tired from like the day.
You had the
Because-
ultra feast.
Yeah, I had lobster, crab, bacon wrapped scallops, shrimp, and fried shrimp.
Wasn't
You
that
had all of that?
wasn't that the actual name of the
Yeah,
meal
the
that you
ultimate
ordered?
feast.
The ultimate feast.
Yeah, the
pretty
scampi
ridiculous.
was my appetizer.
Like the
Yeah.
$50
The sorry,
like
the,
seafood plate that they have?
it was $37.
$37.
Okay.
Excuse me. Paul's thrifty with his meals.
Paul is
You're
thrifty
playing
with his
footsie
meals.
with my water bottle
I
right
thought
now,
you'd
Paul.
appreciate
If you're gonna get 4 main
do not
courses,
appreciate
it's
it.
gonna be more than $20.
I think Carly and I spent like $100 on dinner.
That's good.
Which
It's a
was
new
a-
year.
That'll do you.
That's-
It is a new year.
Yeah, and so it's just like I mean it was whatever. Like we had like put some money aside for like
Mhm.
celebrating with friends and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're like, sure, we'll do that. But we got back and I went to lay down, and then I was just immobile for like 12 hours.
Big
Are
meal.
you serious?
No, like they tried to like I think Carly said she came in and tried to move me, and she just couldn't even like shake me.
Yeah, you fell asleep in your bed watching Instagram, and it was like this one video where I don't remember what the song was now, but it was like one of those really annoying poppy songs
Yeah.
from like 2010 or something. It was just looping over and over and over again while we were trying to have a conversation. And eventually Carly got up and like took your phone away from you. Turned it off.
She's like, I knew he'd fall asleep. You could like hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just tired because it was like, well, New Year's was on a Friday.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, But Carly walked in the house. We got right back to the house. Carly walks in and she's like, "Oh, it's already 2022 in Australia." And I was like, "Why didn't they warn us about 9/11?"
That's a fair point. What's going on,
Those
Australia?
monsters.
Come on, you guys.
They probably
coulda-
wanted it to
You guys
happen.
had every opportunity. You guys had hours. You guys had almost a day to warn us.
Mhm.
They're probably in on it.
That's what I was thinking. They're actually the ones that did it. Bunch of Aussies on a plane.
Gosh, those Aussies.
Good day, mate. I'm taking over this plane. I'm flying into that tower over there.
Oh. Well, sorry there. I'll get out of your way.
I don't think Australians have ever been passionate enough to self-sacrifice for like.
I don't know about
Terroristic
self-sacrifice,
events.
but there's been some pretty passionate Australians.
But it's
You ever hear about
almost
Chopper?
always.
Or
Who the heck is
Choppa?
Chopper? Chopper?
He is like the most notorious criminal. He's like the reason why guns are banned in Australia.
That's got to be quite the legacy.
Like, I mean, it wasn't. He didn't do the mass shooting that was like the trigger,
Yeah.
but he also was like a guy that he would just walk down the middle of a main street in like Melbourne and then shoot a guy in the face with a shotgun,
Oh my
and then
gosh.
go back inside, and like that's it. That's all he. And so he's like the most notorious criminal ever.
Because that's just what he would do.
He was in Cell Block H, which is like the Ultramax prison that they were in, and he was like in the Ultramax prison and killed 5 people.
That guy's nuts.
I know, he's ridiculous. And the best thing is that there's an
Australia for ya.
Australian like TV show where they have it's like one of those sketch comedy shows,
Okay.
like Mr.
Yeah.
Show or something else like that. And they would have Chopper as a reoccurring character on the
Oh,
show.
no.
Hello, I'm here to tell you how to nail your fucking job interview.
Chopper.
So it's like him like breaking the fourth wall, like teaching you. It's like there's another one like him like being a driving instructor. And it's like he like runs over somebody, or like the kid runs over somebody. They put him in the trunk and then dispose of the body on their driving lesson.
It's so bad.
He's just like, so he goes into this job interview in the skit, and they're just like, Chopper, take a seat, and he's just like, all right, so here it's the first step. I'm gonna be assertive, be bloody assertive. Fuck your seat. He just stands for the whole thing. Like, what can you bring to the table? And he just starts pulling guns out of a duffel bag. It's a great. Chopper's such a funny character because he did an interview because he was dying of cancer when he was like pretty old.
Yeah, sure.
And he was just like, "Are you ever gonna confess to the killing of Neville?" And he's just like, "Nah."
It's just nah. Was
like
he charged with it
Yeah,
then?
everyone knows he did it. And he's just like, "I didn't do that." But if I did do it, he had it coming.
Nah.
I think his name is like Chopper Reed or something like that. Give me 1 second.
Well, that doesn't sound like a good guy.
Yeah, Chopper Reed. He had a nice Hulk Hogan mustache. Here he is. That's him. Doesn't look very intimidating, but he killed so many people.
What a guy.
Yeah, he died at 58 of cancer, I think.
Does it say a kind? I guess toe cancer.
I don't think that's.
No, it didn't say what. Liver cancer.
That's usually. That's a more realistic type of cancer.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
You don't think people die of toe cancer?
I don't know if your toe can get cancer.
There he is.
What
Look
are you
at that.
talking about?
It looks like he's just a doodle pad.
Your pissing toe can get cancer.
Hmm?
Your toe can get cancer.
I don't think it's called toe cancer though.
I would call it toe cancer.
You're not a doctor
I am a doctor.
of medicine.
Yes.
Okay, tell me something you know about medicine.
So he has.
Bro, there's toe cancer.
Okay, man. I guess you're right.
So he was. They only caught him on 19 murders, and they got him in the attempted murder of 11 others. But he has like 100% murdered more people than that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he's the guy who banned guns in a country.
No, he's not the guy that banned guns, but he is like. I mean, look at this guy. He's got 6 guns just in this picture, like on him.
That's a lot of guns. Wait, so is he like insane? Is he just like a
No.
mobster?
He's just kind of like.
Like, does he have like some like antisocial disorder?
No, he's not. He just is like angry. And it's not like, oh, he's got a mental thing that makes him angry all the time. It's like, no, he just like.
He just gets angry and kills people.
Yeah, it's like, well, people like piss him off, and so he just goes, oh, I'm gonna kill you.
All right. Have you ever heard of the Enneagram? That is the most unhealthy 8 I've ever heard of. That's an unhealthy 8.
It's an unhealthy 8.
I have no idea what any of that means.
The Enneagram or
Tell me
being
what
unhealthy?
Tell me what an 8 is, and why do you think that guy's an 8?
Well,
You think Chopper's an 8?
so let me paint you a
I would
picture.
have put him at least a 2.
If you could describe.
He was
I mean,
not
the
that
worst you can
attractive
be
of a
is a
gentleman.
1. When, like,
No, we're not
isn't
talking
a
about his
1
level of
like-
attraction.
A
You gave
1
him
is like a burn
an 8
victim.
No,
Like
we're not
no-
talking about his level of attraction.
Like no
Okay.
lips or
We're talking about his
eyelids.
level of attraction. That man is a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Because have you seen that facial hair? Did you see that mustache?
So you're giving him a 10 now. You're doubling down.
No. I'm not doubling
What
down.
would you give
We're
me?
talking about two different things.
I don't
He's
have
an
any
8,
facial hair.
but when we're talking about attraction, he's a 10.
Okay. Checks out. Tell
Yeah.
me what an 8 means for you then.
Well, an 8 for me, you can...
Pays for dinner.
Okay, all right. Well, anyways, my statement was more along the lines of, if you're really, really unhealthy, you kill people. And unhealthy in an emotionally bad way.
Checks out. Okay, what are you then?
With regards to what? My attractive level, my mental health.
I want
What
to hear
number I
I
am?
want to hear what
Dealer's choice.
I want to hear what you rate yourself as an attractive level. I want to hear that level.
What do I rate it? Like right now, or like
Like right now.
on like a like a spiffed up day?
When you've got your goatee at its goatee.
Let's say you trimmed around
greatest
it and it's looking
T-ness.
combed.
I mean, like if I'm pretty, like if I do my due diligence, keep myself upkept, I'd say I'm like at least a 7, if not like an 8. Right now, I'd call myself a 4 or 5 because my hair.
I think
is
you're a
not-
10.
Oh, brother.
Brother.
Can you guys stop making out on the couch? What the-
What a man does on his
Sorry.
podcast,
I
no
thought
one
this
else
was
needs to know.
America.
No one else needs to know about. This is America. Where it was illegal for you to smooch another man until 2012
Well,
or something like that.
or in
Well,
America,
not illegal.
at
You
least.
just couldn't get married.
As Elliot deals his deck of cards, tell me, what is my
Why
card?
are you doing an ASMR deck shuffling right now?
Tell me, Elliot, what is my card?
Think of a card.
6.
7 of clubs.
tell me. Don't tell me.
7 of
Don't
clubs.
tell me. Stop telling me.
Okay, I'm thinking of a
Queen
card.
of hearts.
I'm thinking of a card. I'm thinking of a card.
Make sure you pick a suit. Everyone in the audience do this as well. Pick a suit
I'm thinking of a card.
and a number.
Think of a card with me. Elliot is doing a card trick right now.
And if he gets your card, then you have to donate $10 to our Patreon.
No, if he gets your card, you send us your mailing address, and Elliot will send you a signed note. And if you kill him right afterwards, that's the last signature I ever did.
What?
That's how it works.
Did you see Spider-Man yet?
Were you thinking
I saw
of
Spider-Man.
the 7 of hearts?
Oh, that was close.
Someone was. Someone out there. Someone in that audience has their freaking mind blown right now.
I forget what number it was.
You didn't need a deck of cards to do
How
that.
do you forget
with.
But
what
I was
number
thinking
it
of the
is?
diamonds. It was either 7 or 8 of diamonds that I was thinking of.
That's the exact card that I picked out.
Are you freaking
No,
kidding
that was
me?
a 7 of hearts.
You
Nope,
said 7
You
of
heard me
hearts.
wrong.
That was-
I'm going to go home. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm not actually going to go home.
I'm the gaslighting magician.
You're
No, I
I-
didn't do anything
Have
wrong.
you ever heard the joke?
You
about-
remembered your card incorrectly.
Have you ever heard the joke about the gaslighter?
No.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, you have.
God dang it! I hate this.
Levi,
Are you
you've
gaslighting me
heard
right
that
now?
one.
You heard-
Are you
come on, you
pissing?
heard-
You're
Levi.
gaslighting me right now.
You've heard that.
No, you
no,
heard that
no,
one.
no,
Gaslight me.
no, you're crazy.
I know. I barely know what gaslighting is, but I know you're doing it to me right now.
No.
You're freaking lighting me
no,
on
no,
fire
no,
right
no,
now.
no,
No,
Levi.
Levi, you're
What?
crazy.
You've heard this joke. It's
Yeah,
one of the most
yeah.
popular jokes.
So you want me to tell you this joke?
No, you don't need to
You
tell
don't
us.
need
I'm
to
just
tell
saying that like,
You've heard it.
You've heard
before.
it.
I have not heard this joke.
Yeah, you have.
Here, I'm thinking of a joke. Tell me the joke, and then I'll tell you the joke.
What?
Is this another magic trick or something?
Like, what is
Yeah, tell me the gaslighting joke, and then I'll tell you the gaslighting
that? No, you've heard
joke.
it though.
You've heard it.
You've heard it.
You
Yeah,
don't need
I
to
have
tell it
heard
to me.
it.
You've heard it.
Yeah,
I've heard it.
We don't need
Yeah.
to tell you again. Clearly, you remember it.
No, but you need to tell me it now.
No.
The gaslighting joke.
What is that?
What do you mean? What is that?
What are you talking
What are you
about?
What are you talking about?
We're talking about the gaslighting joke.
What joke?
What's gaslighting?
Are you kidding me? You know what gaslighting is.
Jeez.
We just spent 5 minutes talking about the joke.
Levi, are you just trying to like manipulate us right now or something?
Yeah,
That's
dude,
kinda-
No, if anything, you're manipulating
that's
me.
kinda
This is
rough.
literally a form of social coercion.
seriously.
You're gaslighting me.
What are you do-
This is
what are you talking about?
gaslighting.
Why would we gaslight you, Levi?
Because you guys are both.
you're just. I don't know what's going on today,
Dude,
man. You just seem a little bit off. Are you off your medication?
I'm not ever on medication.
Oh no, dude.
Dude, the doctor told you need at least 3 of those pills a
Oh
day.
Come on.
gosh, I'm gonna gaslight it
We'll
so
help you
hard.
out. We'll help you out.
Okay, what's my meds? What are my meds called?
They're your meds, man.
Tell me what my meds are called, and I'll
I
take
mean-
them.
Let's see. I don't know if they changed since I lived with you. But,
Yep.
There was that antipsychotic.
Okay. What was it called?
I don't know, man. There's let's see, what else was there? You had you took that in the morning.
I think you're
and
still
then
gaslighting me.
at 5 p.m. just before dinner. Every single day I would pass it to you.
Yeah.
There was
Wait, did you not tell him that you were giving him medicine?
No, he knew.
Wait, is that what that was?
What?
The thing you gave me at 5 p.m. every day before dinner. Is that
No.
what that thing was?
No, that's just a
That's
Flintstone
just
gummy.
dinner. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Is that why I was hungry after dinner? Because I hallucinated the whole thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Man.
Anyway, Levi, could you tell us the joke about the gaslighter?
What joke about a gaslighter?
You know the one.
I feel like this is a gaslighting bit.
What?
I feel like I'm getting gaslit
What's
right now.
gaslighting?
What's gaslighting, Paul? I don't know anything about it.
I almost forgot to upload last week's episode of the podcast because I got it a while ago. I just haven't played it,
Mm-hmm.
but I started playing Cyberpunk now that I have a
Yeah.
computer that can run it, and now that the game kind of works. Now it's been a year, you know. Which apparently it was like the most purchased game last year, Cyberpunk.
I'd believe it.
Yeah, it was like top 10 on Steam. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do so much tomorrow, or like when I get home, and that was yesterday, and I just sat at my computer for like 8 hours. Just like forgot about everything.
It's a good game.
I mean, Carly slept, so it's not like I wasn't neglecting her because she was tired and fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I was gone for a very long time.
Yeah, Levi,
Paul
when you got
disappears.
that on release day and started playing it,
You just didn't
Mhm.
show up. Like you weren't found for a long time.
it was pretty fun. I could hear you playing over in the other room. I came over and watched
He
a
just
little
kept going to
'cause I
buy
was
the
interested.
male prostitute.
bit, and I feel bad because I predicted the death of your best friend.
You did. That was sad.
Like
You- oh,
within,
you walked
within
in there?
5 minutes,
Oh, dude,
I watched him start the game. And I'm
Oh,
like,
dude, that guy's gonna die.
That guy's gonna die. he is
And
way
then he
too good of a
actually
friend right
died.
now.
I had a feeling that he would when I saw him, but I was like, it's not gonna be till the end of the game. And
No, they just-
because he's got to feed me side quests, and like, no, they kill him like
they
right
just
after
yank
the
that.
prologue.
They just yanked that bandage straight off.
They
They're
really
like,
do. Which I miss him. He's really cool.
Yeah, he's an amazing character.
He's fun. Yeah.
It was literally like our, my gosh, like what a strange time to. It was our like staff winter, end of year COVID Zoom party, like Christmas party, like the dumbest combination of words I could ever say. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it. So I bought it and was downloading it during the Zoom party.
That's really funny.
It's actually ridiculous. It was like I was, quote unquote, working.
I don't know what the deal with it was, but I had to. I deleted it and re-downloaded it 3 times, and it still wouldn't boot.
That's way too many times.
I know, and it just didn't work. It's crashed 7 times. And it's like, yeah, I'm pushing the game graphically, but at the same time, like I was in a cutscene.
It should
and
crash
it crashed in a
sometimes.
cutscene. And then, of course, my last save was an hour and a half before. So I'm like, like speed running my way into the point that I was just at, like mad.
Why haven't they implemented auto saving into every single game? I feel like
And every
it's
single
annoying in a lot
second.
of- Dude, there's auto saving in the Matrix that we're in right now.
yeah, and that's important
But somebody downloaded Cheat Engine.
because if this crashes and we get rolled back to 2007, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm
Do you
fine with
think
that.
whenever we experience deja vu,
Dude,
the
if we get
Matrix is
rolled
just
back to
auto-saving?
Hey guys, if we get rolled back to 2007, we just gotta buy a bunch of Bitcoin and start the podcast then before the podcast bubble.
Dang, bro. And the Bitcoin bubble.
Like before we knew each other because we were 10.
Yeah, but we know each other if we went back, right? That's how that works.
I don't think so.
Once we know about the rollback, we know each other in the rollback.
We don't know about the rollback.
you roll
though.
back
We've been
and-
rolled back.
If you roll back in the game, you roll back for real.
No, we know about the rollback right now, though. If it happens.
How are we gonna plan for it though? Because if everything gets rolled back, how are we gonna alert ourselves to the fact that it's done that?
Maybe write elaborate messages to ourselves, but
we can leave
in
benign
tattoo form?
tumors in our forearms that are coded with the message saying that it's a rollback. Buy all the Bitcoin you can because it's 12 cents, and then never sell it. And then when our parents all take us into the hospital because we're 10, because our arm is growing,
Yeah.
they'll figure that out. I mean, then the doctor will get rich too, or just not believe us.
What if in the original timeline, we all met when we were in our 40s?
Oh, and then
And-
it rolled back to when we were 18.
To when we were 18, and
Well, I
then
was 19.
Well,
Oh,
whatever.
you were 19. You're older than us.
I mean, I was 17.
And
so.
then
Oh,
we
piss
rolled
fit,
back,
man.
and we didn't leave ourselves any obvious.
No, I was 18.
messages,
I was a fresh 18 though.
But we subliminally
We knew that we'd all
Inserted
get along
ourselves.
well. Yeah.
into each other's timelines, so that together
Man, how funny would it be if
We
in the
could change the
multiverse that
future.
this podcast exists in
Wait.
every multiverse?
Are we he who remains?
we are they who remain.
Dang.
Is that how this works?
Sure.
I like it.
Yeah,
We just figured it out.
dude. We did it. Now what? We get rolled back again.
just reality collapses.
Yeah.
They who remain.
Did you see the new Matrix yet?
Nope.
No, I haven't.
I don't think I'm gonna. From everyone I've talked to, they've said it's bad.
It might be good to see in theaters, but I don't know if it'd be good to rent on a regular TV. It's like the theater experience.
Yeah, but once I get that Dolby Atmos 7.2 in here,
Oh, baby.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
It's like some kind of sound system.
it's like the greatest home theater sound system you can get.
Is that like a fan? Like Dyson? Like a Dyson fan?
Sure,
Does Dyson make fans?
possibly.
Huh. Anyway,
Wait, I don't even necessarily know what Dyson actually makes.
vacuums.
And fans.
Did you say games?
I said fans.
No, I'm talking about what Paul said.
I said vacuums.
My gosh.
You said vacuums.
Yep, I'm out of it.
Yeah. I haven't noticed.
Can you call me back?
Dude,
Nope.
you didn't take your dinner.
Do you have those meds?
What meds?
This is the new bit that keeps on giving.
What bit?
Suck it, Paul.
Got him. It's too easy. No, Paul, please. Don't cyberpunk yourself.
Oh yeah, I have the perk called suicide. I can just make people. I can suicide people like Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh gosh. Amazing.
It's really
Well.
great. Turn off the security cameras, make everyone walk away, and then just Jeffrey Epstein them, suicide themselves.
Just get him. Get him real good.
Oh, Maxine Gushin or whatever, Epstein's girlfriend, found guilty on 5 out of 6 counts of it was like child endangerment, transportation of a minor into sex or for like sex purposes, like operating a sex ring including minors,
Sure.
and like sex trafficking a minor. Pretty much everything except for like intent to not intent, but like coercion into transporting a minor for sex trafficking. So like that's the only thing she did. Like the only thing they couldn't get her on was convincing kids to get on like the Lolita Express.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they got her. So I don't know if she's been Epsteined yet, but she might be soon.
Oh gosh.
The Clintons are just like, we want 10 minutes alone with her.
And then there's no more her.
And then she just doesn't exist.
I had heard about that,
Yeah.
but I didn't like. I've never followed the case to begin with, aside from like learning that he had just almost mysteriously killed himself in his cell.
Yeah. You okay?
Roxanne.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Do you lose something?
What?
Did you lose something?
Yeah, what'd you do?
No, I didn't lose anything.
Are you a loser like Bennett?
What?
A loser like Bennett.
No. Bennett's not a loser. He's a buddy.
He is a buddy.
He's the best buddy.
It's a statement on him losing things.
Oh, okay.
It's a play on words. I don't mean that he's a loser.
You
I
should
mean that-
apologize to him.
I should. I also want to tell him that joke to his face. And then apologize to him.
Yeah.
What'd you go do in the corner?
Or
He
just grab
checked
my
his
phone.
coat pocket.
Uh,
Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night.
what? You're selling your body again?
Roxanne.
You don't have to put on the red
So, Levi,
light. Yes.
your New Year's resolution.
Yep.
How are you going to be able to perfect your rendition of Roxanne by the end of the year?
How?
Yeah. Are you going to get, like, voice lessons? Are you going to...
That's like, you can't start at the top, Elliot.
What was that?
You have to go deep within.
Yeah.
I was thinking about really... I don't know why I'm tearing up.
It's an emotional moment.
It is an emotional... It's just like... I was thinking about getting deep.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand Roxanne.
Yeah.
You have to know
Like who?
Roxanne.
Is Roxanne.
Not Roxanne.
Roxanne.
The song
Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Why is
You have to
Roxanne?
understand Roxanne. It has to become who you are.
Roxanne.
Why doesn't she need to put on
The red
light?
dress.
The red dress.
Put your red dress.
It's the red
on
dress, right?
tonight.
You don't have to put on your red light. Those days are over. You don't have light. I think it's light because you don't have to sell your body to the night. That completes the rhyming scheme.
I suppose. And I'm really bad at song
Roxanne.
lyrics.
Yeah, you are.
Which is probably why I need
Maybe
to
there
start
is a
here.
red dress at some point in the
I
song.
think there
We can
has
look
to
it up.
be, because that my brain won't just randomly create that unless it
will.
does.
It will.
Levi,
I don't
we're not
don't
e-
think that's
I'm not even gaslighting
everybody.
you at this point. You're really bad at listening to song lyrics and remembering song lyrics.
I'm bad at remembering them. I'm okay at listening to them.
You're so bad at remembering that I don't know how you have a degree in engineering.
Numbers, those are easy.
Yeah, numbers
Words,
are easy.
those are hard.
Words don't have patterns to them.
That's
What do you
why.
mean words don't have patterns to them?
That's why.
What do you mean words don't have patterns?
That's why engineers invented binary, so they could finally communicate properly with one another.
Meh. Meh. Meh.
Binary, the language.
Imagine having a conversation in binary. That'd be so horrible.
Imagine being so much of a nerd that you translate what NASA is putting on their stuff, like the Mars landing parachute, because it's in binary.
What was I about to look up?
The lyrics to Roxanne?
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Okay.
Roxanne.
It was playing as we were leaving
Roxanne.
the dive bar in
That's not the
Wisconsin
one.
today. It was playing Roxanne. It was a pretty good exit.
I don't even know the song Roxanne.
You don't know the famed song Roxanne by
Okay.
the Police?
Whoop,
Roxanne,
whoop, it's the
you
son
don't
of
have to
police.
put on the
Whoop,
red
whoop.
light.
It is put
Those
on the red
days
light.
are
Okay.
over.
When did they mention
You don't
dress?
have to sell your body to the night. This is in the second line here.
I wear
Roxanne,
my sunglasses.
You don't
at
have
night.
to wear that dress tonight.
Ah, I'm combining
Walk
them.
the streets for money. And so on.
And so on.
Yeah.
And so,
But
so
like
how do
you
you plan
gotta
on perfecting that rendition?
well you start by, as I was explaining, like diving into like
Yeah,
w-
because
like
you
the
have
essence of Roxanne.
you've obviously already got rocking chords, like your pipes.
Well, you can't
your pipes
start
be
with the
slamming.
highest.
You-
You gotta
your
go
pipes be
deep
slamming.
within and then build up to the highest. Of course, I'm gonna take vocal training lessons.
Okay.
And of course, I'm gonna like find the best recording label that I can. And
Yeah.
of course, like
oh, did you mean Lake City Recording? Lake City Records?
Lake City Records. Welcome to Lake City Records tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
We have Levi performing Roxanne for like the 30th night in a row.
All he does is perform Roxanne. Roxanne.
It gets
It was
Roxanne.
particularly
it's
stunning.
minutely better every single time.
It
It's
does.
a process.
It is a process. But every time is really good.
Yeah. I mean,
Is it?
when you sing that song, it's always going to be really good.
Amen.
You guys watching Kanto?
I have watched it twice, but not seen the ending both times.
What? Where did you stop?
I don't even know what that is.
It's not a
so
long
You're
movie.
better than me.
And Kanto is a straight to Disney Plus movie that Disney released, and it's pretty decent. It's like the premise is that there are this like family of, I don't
The
know if you could
Madrigals?
describe them as witches, but like
They're not
magical
witches.
people.
They're Wiccans, you know.
Wiccans, sure.
No,
Madrigals?
they're
They're like
they've been
Hispanic,
blessed
like
by the
magic
candle
people.
with powers. They all have a different magic power.
They're blessed by the candle,
Yeah,
a
they're
candle.
and they
Oh,
also
there's
have
a
like
candle.
a
A magical
room world
a
as
magical
well.
candle that hasn't gone out in 35 years. Actually, probably longer than
I don't
that.
think
But so they
that's
have
a
this
magical power.
They
That's
have
just
this
an
magic,
old candle.
but the main character is a woman who actually never had powers.
Yeah, the candle just didn't give
Ow.
her
The
powers.
candle didn't give her
Ow.
powers.
Let me guess. Does she start developing powers?
I don't think
Actually,
she does.
No, not even a little bit.
Which is such a strange reversal on the whole idea.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
You
like,
know, or
oh,
like
Wait.
she'll
premise.
get powers. It's
What
like,
do you mean?
and it's like her younger cousin gets powers in like the third scene of the movie.
Yeah.
Is
And-
Disney trying to tell me that I can be special without powers?
Actually, no, she kind of
Elliot-
sucks.
I can be special as a normal?
You can.
Yuck.
You
I
need
think the whole
powers
movie
to be
is kind
special.
of about.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of about how like
It's like
there's
about
un-
familial brokenness,
it's
isn't it?
it's about like familiar expectations and like how strong they can be sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good way to put
And
it.
like putting too much weight on like what's expected of you. And so because like everyone in the movie, like each character has something that they've like been doing and it looks like they've been wanting to do it the whole time, but it's really just because it's like what's expected of them, and if they do
Yeah.
anything else, then they're a disappointment, and they don't want to disappoint the matriarch of the family, who is in a sense the bad guy, but for holding all these, you know, lofty ideas of what her grandchildren, her children should be, but can't because like, you know, which is
They're ideals. They're
yeah, it's like just it's really unhealthy familial expectations,
Mhm.
and so it's like what it is to be the disappointment.
So like, it's
Like,
a good movie,
It's a good premise. It's just an movie.
and I want to actually see.
yeah,
the
I always
ending
liked
of the movie.
Wizards of Waverly Place better.
Oh, that's a good TV show.
Wait, I've never seen that one. Actually.
The Wizards of Waverly Place. It's about the wizards that own a sandwich shop, and basically, like the kids are wizards, and the dad used to be a wizard, but he gave up his powers.
What?
So
How
that
does he train them to be wizards? How are they wizards?
Because
They
so
can't magic.
because
everybody-
he used to be he used to be a wizard, but then he decided that he wanted to marry a non-wizard and own a sandwich shop with her. And basically, like, the kids are still wizards because they got magical powers, and he used to be a wizard, so he's training them how to be wizards. And basically, like,
I thought he was a wizard the
there's,
whole
like-
time. Cause
No, he's not a wizard.
What?
nope, no wizard.
What?
You said you didn't see it.
Only one person in each like family unit can get the wizard magic powers.
Yeah, can be a wizard. But all of them start off being wizards, and then they have like this big competition to see who can be worthy to be the wizard.
Which
That
actually
sounds
like kind
terrible.
of sucks.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's imagine like. So I mean, they're all different ages. It's not like they're triplets or anything. Imagine being the youngest one who hasn't had enough time to train, and then just like losing your magic forever because you're just like 5 years younger than the rest of them.
Damn, that's a good ganked move right there.
Yeah. So
Well,
you got to work 3
Basically,
times.
Wizards of Waverly Place is like the best wizard media ever.
You were literally watching Harry Potter before we started this.
Yeah, but that's not as good as Wizards of Waverly Place because that doesn't have Selena Gomez in it.
It does.
Or
Are you making a
Who
statement
do you
about
think
Selena
plays
Gomez?
Voldemort?
Selena Gomez? Are you implying that Selena Gomez?
who's
plays Lord
who's the guy that plays like the oldest brother? That guy was really good.
I don't know the name of the actor, but he is a good actor.
Nick Jonas.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was Nick Jonas.
I
I remember now.
Are you gaslighting me right now?
No.
Are you?
No.
No. Oh my God.
No, it was Nick-
It was not Nick
It
Jonas.
was Nick Jonas.
Oh my gosh.
It was Nick Jonas.
I remember now because he
can't-
had that scheduling
You can't
conflict
gaslight
with
me in
Camp
every
Rock 2.
episode.
Yeah,
You
he
can't
did.
gaslight me in this episode. It always happens.
It's the magnets. It's us. The magnets.
The magnets are coming back.
The magnets were back.
Elliot, the magnets are talking to you.
Wow, I haven't heard you guys in a long time. Did you guys see me talk about Wizards of Waverly Place? That place is that show is awesome. I always really wanted to get a sandwich from the sandwich shop.
Yeah, you got it wrong the whole time. You're actually trash.
Do you remember that there was a Subway cart in the sandwich shop? It was kind of like Subway, but it wasn't Subway. You can't
No,
own
it
a
wasn't Subway.
Subway.
Wait, are there scenes where they make sandwiches?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because
I don't
it's a
remember those
sandwich
at all.
shop. Okay, so basically, where would you want to eat more? Where's the Waverly Place sandwich shop or SpongeBob SquarePants Krusty
Krusty
Krab?
Krab.
Okay, so here's why you're wrong.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
Krusty Krab doesn't have magical powers. The sandwich
Yeah, it
shop at
does.
Wizards of Waverly Place has magical powers.
So
and
Elliot,
magical
can I tell you a
sandwiches.
better argument as to why I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Because I would drown
Wait, if
eating
he's
the
not,
sandwich.
if the dad's not magic, then how come the freezer's magical?
What freezer?
The freezer in Wizards of Waverly Place, because it goes to different rooms depending on what they do. How is that magical if he's not? How do you make that?
Because he used to be magical, but now he's not. He got his powers taken away when he wanted to own a sandwich shop with some Latina woman.
It happens.
How do you just get your powers taken away? Is there like a council?
Well, you have to.
I think actually, yeah.
Yeah, owning a sandwich shop with a Latina wife, not allowed.
Not allowed, sorry.
Freaking muggle.
Life would be too good. We got to take something away.
Was that show like? Was that before, during, or after the Harry Potter craze?
Probably after.
I think it was just close
or like
to, like,
during,
the bookend,
probably.
like the very end of it.
Okay.
I think all the books might have been out, but the movies hadn't been done yet.
Okay.
The books would have definitely all been out. I think the runtime had to have been around 2010, right?
Mm.
If I had to think of a year, which should have been in the I think 2015 or 16 was the last Harry Potter movie to come out.
Really?
Yeah,
2016.
yeah, I think so. I think I was still in high school when Deathly Hallows Part
That's
2 came
really
out.
late.
It took them a long time. I mean, they started filming those movies in 97 or something,
No way.
and they made them every 2 or 3 years afterwards.
There's no way they started in 97. Like maybe 2000.
They started in the 90s, I'm pretty sure.
What?
All right,
I don't believe you.
Harry Potter.
Movie release dates.
Oh, no, it would have been 2002 because they just
Yeah.
released the 20th
20th
year.
anniversary.
Oh yeah.
Anniversary.
This is the 90s. Is like
I think the 90s is when the first book came out.
Sorcerer's Stone was 2001.
to 2011 is when they came out. So the last
Oh,
one
it was 2011. Wow, I'm so wrong.
2011 is Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2. It was 2016 is so late.
I think both those Harry
It
Potter
doesn't really
movies.
matter anyways because it's all just kind of derivative from Wizards of Waverly Place.
Hey, Selena Gomez isn't in Harry Potter. I want to know why.
It's because she was busy making sandwiches at the sandwich shop at Wizards of Waverly Place.
I feel like she didn't do any of the
It's
work.
called an American sitcom. 2007. So like the height of the Harry Potter craze.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it ended 2012.
What was the name of the guy who played Justin? I just remembered that the oldest brother is named Justin.
David
the youngest
Henry.
brother's name is Max.
Max. Is his
Max
name
Rousseau is
actually
played
Justin?
by Jake T. Austin.
Is his name actually Justin?
Jake Rousseau is played by David Henry.
It's Jake. Crap,
Jake
that was so
Sully.
freaking close.
No,
Jake
it's
Sully.
David.
What?
David Henry. I literally have said David Henry multiple times.
No, you said it. His name was Jake, though.
No. I said Jake T. Austin played Max Rousseau.
His
the
name
younger
was
brother.
Justin Russo. You were lying to me.
Yeah, Justin Rousseau was played by David Henry.
I got it right. I remember things good.
I hate you so much.
You're trying to gaslight me,
I think.
but I'm too big-brained.
Oh, he played Ted Mosby's son. Wow, Moby's son. In future How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
What else did he do? Tell me more about
This
David.
random guy,
David. What's his last name?
Henry.
Henry? That's not how you
Which is
spell it.
actually a
Henry.
strange last name, to be honest. He was in Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Classic.
Hell yeah.
That's So Raven, obviously.
I don't know what that one's about either.
He's in a movie called Little Boy. He's in a movie soon to
I don't like that one.
coming out in 2022 called Reagan. What the piss?
Does he play Ronald Reagan?
Reagan is an upcoming biographical historical drama directed by Sean McNamara, starring Dennis Quaid and David Henry
Sean McNamara?
as United States President Ronald Reagan.
Amazing.
Sean McNamara.
Okay, so he's literally playing Ronald Reagan. Probably younger Ronald Reagan.
Is he actually playing Ronald Reagan, or is he like playing Ronald Reagan's friend?
It says Dennis Quaid and David Henry as United States President Ronald Reagan.
Amazing. Good job.
So I would
They're
guess
both
they're
him
both.
at the same time.
Yeah, they're both Ronald Reagan. Look at that. Look at that. Literally, Wikipedia cast as Ronald Reagan, Ronald Reagan. They're both Ronald Reagan. And I want everybody
Amazing.
right now to pause the podcast and say Ronald Reagan 8 times fast.
Ronald Reagan, Ronald
Ronald
Reagan,
Reagan, Ronald Reagan, Ronald Reagan,
Ronald Reagan, Ronald Reagan, Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan, Ronald
I don't think they should have paused. They definitely.
This is the magnets. You should keep
Are you doing okay,
gaslighting
Elliot?
Levi.
What do you hear?
You should keep gaslighting Levi. Keep doing it. Keep
What do you hear,
gaslighting.
Elliot? Why are you breathing heavy right now?
You should kill Levi. This is the magnets, and you should kill Levi.
Okay.
Why are you breathing heavy? I'm really confused.
Well, one time I read The Catcher in the Rye in high school, and
What is that book about?
just the worst person ever.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
What's their name?
Her name was like Holden Caulfield.
Yeah, it is.
Actually,
How did you know that?
I-
Holy cow!
I just remember.
How do you just remember that?
Because I just remember things now. Amazing.
Holy cow! That was like 6 years ago.
Okay.
That was quite a while, yeah. I mean, I guess you could say that it left an impression.
Wait, so why does Catcher in the Rye?
And
Why
it
is
made
that
me
relevant
feel
right now?
something. So
It's not.
because that's the book that the dude who killed John Lennon told him to kill John Lennon.
Oh, sure.
We've talked about this,
We
We
have
have.
talked about John Lennon.
and also Catcher in the Rye.
Yeah.
What a
We
great
have. Wait, but why is that
Dude,
particularly relevant
honestly,
right now?
best book I ever read was The Giver.
The Giver.
I
Really?
liked the movie.
Did you?
Get out of here. Shut up. Did
The
you read
Giver-
the book?
Yeah, I read the book.
And you liked the movie?
I read the book when I was like 8. I made Elliot leave. I read the book in like 5th grade, and then I watched the movie like 2 years ago. We literally lost Elliot. I think he's going. He's
so
going out the
mad.
back door.
I think he's mad.
I feel a draft right now.
I did. What the heck?
I think he left.
That draft might also just be from the fan that's behind you.
I'd like to believe that he left. I made him so mad he left.
He left his jacket.
That's okay.
He may live a block away, but it's really cold out there.
Baby, it's cold outside. Oh, I felt a draft. I wonder what just happened.
Oh, did you go to the freezer?
Oh, Elliot, you're back.
It's the magnets kill Levi for saying that The Giver is a good
Levi, I don't need to hear anything from you anymore. I went to the kitchen to look for a sharpened pencil, but got distracted by candy instead. So you're lucky.
Why would you need a sharpened pencil?
You know why.
You want my autograph? I would give you my autograph.
Yeah, we'll
They're
see.
not kept in the kitchen.
Yeah, we'll see.
Paul keeps his sharpened pencils on his nightstand.
Oh, mama. Man.
You should kill this in the magnets.
Okay, but what did you like better? The Wizards of Waverly Place, the TV show,
Or the
Wizards
Catcher in the Rye, or
of
the
Waverly
Giver, the
Place,
movie.
the book?
There's a book?
Yeah. You haven't read it?
I haven't read
Is
the
it
book.
like one of those scholastic kids books where it's not actually a book that came out, but it's just like
Can I
a picture book about the TV show?
reverse the question back at you? What did you like better? The TV show or the book?
Probably the TV show is what he does.
Honestly, it's hard to pick between two perfect forms of media.
That's true.
Wizards of Waverly Place, best TV show. Wizards of Waverly Place, the book, best book.
I can appreciate your opinion.
They both bring something extremely unique to each of the mediums. Medium as in like form of media.
Do you understand Alex better as a person when
No.
you read the books? No?
No. I tear out all the pages that Alex are in.
Because you don't like the main character of the show /
I
book.
only read the parts where Justin is doing something.
Why?
I black out everything else. I go in there with a Sharpie. If it says Alex, Sharpied. If it says Justin, I read it.
You highlight
You
it.
highlight it.
Highlight it.
If it says Max,
I like Max. He's cool.
you Sharpie Max.
Left unmarked.
Max
Okay.
is a werewolf.
What about the mom?
What about her?
Oh, no.
Mamacita. Oh.
Oh, Escalera. Oh. Did you know that Wizards of Waverly Place is just an advertisement for the Anchor, which is where we should go after we record this?
Oh my gosh, there's a snowstorm. But yeah, you're right.
Well,
So
Nice
winter
knowing you
weather
guys.
advisory.
there's no
Is it
bonus
really?
episode
Yeah.
this week because we'll be dead. We're going to drive off a bridge on accident.
You mean on purpose?
I'm-
Levi, go get your HP and we can do live on the spot recording at the Anchor.
My HP.
Your HP. Your HP Lovecraft novel.
That was a good chocolate.
Did you just have one of those Andes mints?
Yeah.
Oh, they're good.
Dude, those slap harder
Yeah, I had one.
than Elliot.
Wake
You
up,
haven't even seen me
samurai.
at my full power yet.
Are you Shaggy?
You just had an Andes?
Yeah.
Andy's nuts!
All right, everybody. That was at Lake City Variety. Elliot's beating with the fellow. I think he's trying to kill me. I think he's trying to kill me right now. He's screaming that he owns me and is trying to cut me
Elliot,
open
you
with
need
the
a
fellow.
burger. Yeah,
Are you guys actually hungry?
I kind of want to go. That soup wasn't good.
Okay, so if all of our patrons just want to meet us at the Anchor for a bonus episode,
I mean, one of them lives kind of close to that. We could just ask him if he wants to come join us.
tweet.
Well, that'd be a nice meme.
That'd be a great meme.
Well,
Yeah, and if you are listening to this right now, no, you cannot join us because it will have already happened.
that's a direct move right there.
Yeah,
Enjoy us next time.
yeah.
You can join us next time.
Just give us a shout.
That
We'll be there.
Yeah, well,
Wherever
Impossible.
someone's
I mean, I think
engaged in conversation about Wizards of Waverly Place,
Elliot's
there.
in the window.
I'll be there.
He's just looking longingly through the
I'll
window.
be there
for you.
when you talk about Wizards of Waverly
Place.
Place. I'll be there for you.
What is the theme song to Wizards of Waverly Place?
That might be.
It's in my brain. I know it.
I'm pretty sure like Selena Gomez recorded. a
Yeah,
song
it's
to
hers.
Wizards of
It's her
Waverly
song.
Place.
Don't play it. I know it. I know it.
Okay,
It's in my brain.
It's not as iconic as the Hannah Montana theme song, but
So you don't want me to play it?
I keep confusing the Hannah Montana theme song for the Switched at Birth theme song.
Well, you know, everything's gonna be a breeze. At the end will no doubt justify the means. You can fix any problem with the slightest ease. Yes,
Yes, please.
But you might find out it'll go to your head when you write a report on a book you never read. With the snap of your fingers, you can make your bed. That's what I say.
Imagine
All
having
right.
magic and you use it to write book reports.
That'd be sick.
It's tight.
That would be tight.
Dude,
Honestly.
why would you go to school if you had magic? Who cares if only one of you gets to keep it? Just be magic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just study magic the whole time. Don't
What
go
if
to
you
regular
use
school.
your magic to kill your other siblings
That
so that you get the
would
magic?
happen. Yeah, that has definitely happened.
What if you
within
use your
Well, it happens
the
on
magic?
the
canon of the
contest.
Wizardly Waverly Place?
Yeah, it happens like in the contests and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, because it's like the stakes are so high.
Mm.
Yeah, the stakes are everything.
Imagine like unlimited power.
Unlimited.
But also,
Power.
wouldn't wizard bloodlines die out? Because if you can only have one heir,
It just stays. It stays.
There's like a grand total of like 100 wizards, I think.
but you need to have 2 kids to replace yourself. Otherwise, you will disappear. Like Japan does.
I think it stays the same amount.
It's the same amount of wizards all the time. You just always have to.
I think. I
You're-
think
you're-
wizards
you're
typically
obligated-
married.
No, but if 2
It's
wizards
into
get married
wizard's
and have
family.
1 wizard, that's a reduction of 1 wizard.
You're right. The council of wizards would have to make a decision on that.
Well,
Well, marry
Very
your
much-
cousin.
Very
marry
much
your
like,
cousin, everybody.
If you're
That's not-
Jew,
Please don't. Please don't
don't
take this away. Take that lesson away. This is not the message our podcast.
Yo,
is sending.
incest is bad.
Don't marry your
don't,
cousin.
don't marry your cousin.
Don't
please.
marry your cousin.
This is the Magnets. Marry your cousin.
It.
Just